In this video, I'm going to be covering how you can learn project management, okay? Because if you can develop the skill of project management, then you're going to, first of all, you're going to become way more efficient in your business. You're going to save time, you're going to save money, you're going to save costs everywhere in your business, because you can track everything and it'll have a bird's eye view of everything going on in your business, and it is great. So how do you learn the skill of project management? Well, the first thing that you can do if you're totally new, and I'll get into some of the tools that you can use, you can just go on to youtube.com. It's a free resource. I like to call it YouTube University, because you can learn pretty much anything that you want to learn. So you can say project management for beginners, okay, project management for beginners 2025, and you can watch a series of videos that are going to teach you all about project management. Okay, what is project management explained in 10 minutes. You're also watching this video gaining knowledge on how to do project management so you can become more efficient in it. Break into project management, okay, project management jobs, okay, project management full course 2025. So you can see 6 hours of content on how to actually learn this. But the best way to actually learn how to do something is to do it yourself, okay? Be in the trenches, doing it every single day. You're going to learn valuable skills, you're going to have experience, and that's the best way to learn. So when it comes to project management, you need tools, okay? Project management tools, because you don't want to be writing everything down via email or on offline notes. Okay, that's not the best way to do it. So you can go onto Google and you can type project management tools, okay, and Google is going to give you all the project management tools that you could potentially use, and I'll show you one of my favorite ones in this video. So there's Jira, okay, you can try Jira for free. You get ClickUp, you get Wrike, okay, and then you can even read an article on the 12 best project management tools. Okay, Microsoft has project management, Office 365, okay, so you can select the tool that's going to help you in your project management business. The one that I like, basically, let me just see here, the one that I like to use, let me just see if I can find it, is monday.com, okay, monday.com. You can get started for free. It's an AI work platform for any kind of work. So if you're a school teacher, if you're a business owner, if you're a YouTuber, if you're a content creator, any sort of business is going to work. You're selling digital products, okay, you can make use of monday.com. okay, and this is, I'll go into it now, and this is basically what it is. You can get started for free and keep using the free plan. Basically, if you go to the pricing, it is very affordable if you need more help or more features, so free forever up to 2 people. Then you get basic, which is $9 per seat. So if you have 3 people on your team, that's going to be $18 per month. And then standard, so I would say that you don't need to go past basically the basic plan, with maybe 1 to 2 people on your team, and that'll be a good team. And you'll have monday.com, and you can all look at the same stuff, and you'll get so much more done. So you can see you're probably more interested in the free plan, and by the way, there's a link for monday.com in the description down below. You can have up to 3 boards, up to 3 documents, 200 plus templates, 8 column types, and it works on iOS and Android apps. Okay, and then with the paid plans, obviously you get more features, okay, but the free plan is more than sufficient to actually start doing some project management. So this is monday.com, okay. You'll have these workspaces or boards that you can create. So for an example, if I want to create another one, I'm going to create a board, and I'm going to call this YouTube, because I want to track my YouTube business. I'm going to make it the main board, and select what you're managing on this board. Basically projects is what I'm managing, and then I'm going to click on create board, and you'll see how easy this is, and your team can get used to it. You can get used to it once you've gone onto YouTube and you've learned from these videos. You're implementing it now yourself. So now you can choose what type of let me see if I can find it here, the view. If you don't like this view, you can change it to Gantt chart, calendar, Kanban doc, file gallery form. I actually like the Kanban because I think that's similar to another project management tool called ClickUp. Okay, so if I go to the YouTube one, you basically have working on it, stuck, done. So basically in a YouTube project management list, you might have, so I'm gonna move this to, if I edit this name, so can't edit that. So if I go to the settings here, you can obviously edit the names, you just need to find out where. But for an example, on a YouTube, you might have script YouTube video. Okay, then another one might be to, so it's glitching there, so record YouTube video. And then another one might be to post or edit YouTube video. And then you finally want to go ahead and post video to YouTube. Okay, so you've come up with these tasks, and if you set it up the way that so if you change the view, okay, so it's not letting me change it again, but you can change these column names. Okay, what you can do, you go from, you'll have working on it, then maybe to start, then in progress, and then done. Okay, so for an example, script YouTube video, and you just drag these to the next columns. It's really easy. So if you get stuck on it, you can move it there, and then when you're done, you move it there, and there's like graffiti there to edge you on. Okay, record video, bam, edit YouTube video, move it to done, post YouTube video. And by the way, your team will be able to see this in real time, what you're actually doing in your business, and as well as all your other freelancers. To add the people into your workspace, you just copy the link right here, or sorry, you click on invite. You can see their email address, just put in their email address, and then they'll get an email inviting them to the workspace, and then they can join, and then they'll be able to interact with it and see what's happening, see what role they have to fulfill in the business, and you can go and work that way. So that's Monday.com. There are other ones, but this one's really user friendly, it's easy to use, and it's very affordable if you decide to go on the paid plans. But you can absolutely use the free plan if you're just getting started. So click the first link in the description of the video to check out Monday.com. If this helped you out, drop a like on the video, subscribe to my channel for more project management videos on a daily basis, and I'll see you in the next video.